TDS. TDS. Test TDS.
Hey, Epic! Welcome aboard! Just getting my advertising done. Please forgive the slow start.
May the 4th be with you.
And also with you. But you're not a Jedi yet. Let's see what... We're in the world between worlds. Talk to Varys Hayden.
At least the only smell I... If you are free soon, could we talk?
Am I not wearing a helmet? I am not wearing a helmet. That's a lot better. He's on Coruscant? You want to talk?
I need you to know how much it means that you came for me. There is no way to properly thank you or to repay you for what you have done. I quite literally owe you my life. You know that I have been in situations like this before, and I chose to save only myself. But I appreciate your faith in me. As grateful as I am, it is hard to feel that my life does not come at too great a cost. Thank you. I shall try to remember that. I know. We all know. Losing Sam will be painful for us all. Especially Cora. But it was an impossible choice to make, and it would have been so much worse had you not acted. We cannot, and we will not. We will press on. We will continue our search, and we will learn what these things are trying to keep from us. Now we truly know the stakes are too high to do anything else.
Okay, now we have new activities. No? I'm not going to run the outpost again. Got a lot of activity. I guess we're going back to Coruscant. Maybe. No, we're not going back to Coruscant. I can't get back in my ship. There we go.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
All we need is enough to do some field repairs to just get back to home dock. I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do. You're a lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
You're entering Imperial space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at the Imperial core.
What does he want to talk to me about? Oh, I know what he wants to talk to me about. This is the guy who we just flew away because of not wanting to be on Coruscant with our save file. In case I needed to do any software updates. Pardon me. I indeed did not do any software updates.
Yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
No, we generally don't build monuments to the enemies.
Like when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Why bother? I mean, isn't even the Force balanced between good and evil? So compassion and cruelty, war and peace, is a cycle powered by the energies of the Force that goes on forever. So what's the point? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. The Father has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through...
the world between worlds.
Yes, Andreas. Yes, the world between worlds. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
Aquilus has seen so much. I'm really glad I can talk to him when I need to.
Minister Haydn, can we have a moment?
Ah, Matteo. It's been too long. How are
Way
your
too long.
parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds? What?
That's, what we mean is, we think there's something in the Sanctum's teachings connected to what we've been investigating. Keeper, when you talk about the world between worlds, well, does it mean anything else?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
I think I was pretty clear about what I meant. How did he beat me into there when I opened the door first?
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There is an old story, far older than the Ministry, of someone who walked to the edges of the galaxy and back. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of the Virgins' scatter. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring us together, but maybe it's more? I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim encountered both the founders of what would become the religion known as the Sacred Way and the enigmatic cult of the Sith. To each, he gave a piece of the truth. Then, he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of the world between worlds, his addition or contribution to the Virgin scatter. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this pilgrim, and clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. Because I wasn't looking to find the world between worlds in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth. Sith worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone acolyte that was captured recently for attacking Imperial ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the enlightened, they have a branch in the Undercity, helping the poorest citizens of Coruscant find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
He has a snow globe. Oh no, it's an alien bug paperweight. Look like a snow globe. All right. We are at Imperial Center. We need to go to the spaceport.
Okay. Hello.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
This place is really well done. I like the conversion.
Wow, you look completely different.
It's me.
I mean, you look great, but...
I guess she'll just catch the next one. Let's go see the Sith first. What do you got? Nothing.
Yeah.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. Jokes. You come to hear about the Sith, like the guards, like the Keeper.
You must understand. The Great Serpent is with House Varun, always. Thus one can never be lonely.
The Emperor waits in the shadows. He will return and dominate this galaxy, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
It is no greater than any who truly serve the Great Serpent.
The knowledge of the Emperor sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. A Sith Lord meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to the Dark Lord, but such is their conviction to the Emperor. They do not hesitate and immediately cut the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. The Dark Lord realizes the Emperor is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight, over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Dark Lord, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 days. But the Sith Lord knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, It is a shadow that the Emperor casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me.
We are done. Yeah, these people still running. See if they found their cappuccino yet.
Oh, please, take a look.
No cappuccino.
Thanks for shopping at Coruscant Mercantile.
Hey.
Could you please bother someone else?
You work here. I mean, gosh. How completely uncooperative.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not? Sorry. Can I help you? Oh, sorry. I didn't. Good to meet you. How did you end up joining? A lot of atheists just stick to themselves, you know? Well, I hope you stayed for your own reasons.
What matters more is that you stayed.
It's funny, you know. I think about our names sometimes. House of Enlightenment. It's supposed to be a callback to Age of Enlightenment, when humanity first began to see the universe through science, not superstition. But, of course, most people just think we're being condescending. Anyway, was there something else you needed? Did Varys Hayden send you? I already told him I don't want to involve myself in Imperial business.
This is not a new concept, it seems.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Varys is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the galaxy better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what Varys would say about it, sounds like a gathering point or a center. Or in galactic terms, maybe a planet with two suns, or a binary planet system with a moon orbiting between them. It's too vague. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate. Oh, hey, actually hold up 1 second. You're part of the Enlightened, right? Yeah, little practical aid from your friends in the movement.
You look like you need something, yeah?
If that's its head, I'd hate to see what it looks like.
Hey, you looking at getting into bounty hunting for the Trackers Alliance? Get yourself set up with a job from one of the mission boards in town. Not everyone's cut out for this line of work, but you'll be fine and get paid as long as you follow our motto, show no mercy, leave no quarter. I've got one I don't mind sharing with you. There was one time I had to track down one of our own. Someone I once called friend. She'd gone rogue. We have lists of our members and their contact information kept secret for obvious reasons. This one, she had hacked into our systems and began to distribute lists to the highest bidders. You can imagine many people would kill to have this information. So I had to track her and stop her before she could make the first delivery. Let me tell you, it's not easy to hunt someone who knows all your tactics and techniques. But I found her, and when I did, I silenced her for good. We are, quite simply, an alliance of bounty hunters. Some of us share resources, some of us go it alone. But the organisation makes it easier for us to do our jobs and legitimises our work, so that rather than being paid vigilantes, we are part of the system. Various people approach the Alliance looking for those living on the lam. We use our unique skills to find and deal with them.
That sounds fair.
I can, and I will. But know this, bounty hunting can be difficult work, so make sure you're prepared before you set out. If you think you have what it takes, then you can find Trackers Alliance jobs listed on mission boards, with payment delivered upon completion. I'll point you in the right direction, but after that, you're on your own. Follow the motto, and you'll be fine. Show no mercy, leave no quarter. Goodbye.
Who knows, maybe I'll be a Jedi bounty hunter. Maybe not. Boy, these folks really just don't want to be in any one place right now. They're all still scared from the Yuzhan Vong when they attacked. Why are we going to the commercial district?
I feel underdressed.
Yeah, I don't know why they set up shop here.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Well, that's because we're at the galactic capital. You're an underworld dweller. You look like you're the Trade Federation. Are you trying to get business by pretending to be Trade Federation? If you are, that's sneaky deaky stuff right there. What did you do to Mateo?
Well, you're back.
My front, too.
What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Yes. Perhaps it is a location one has to enter. I may be able to reference our records. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? That is where the Virgin scatter may come in. Perhaps it is a clue to its location. Yes, that's it. The second planet of the Takodana system. When I was but young, there was a tale of a concentration of energy that the Trandoshans witnessed. They say it drove some of them to insanity. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of the world between worlds. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for whatever this world between worlds is, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts. So that's your intention. Your friends, your companions, all of them will be swept along to the answer by the might of your forward momentum?
You make perseverance sound like a bad thing.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Boy, I don't like him in the Star Wars version of this either. Oh, whoa. It's been a long day. I feel like from that point, I was closer to the tram going the other way.
Was gonna say, you had a later start today.
It's been a long day, dog. I got late start for everything
It's already
today.
past 1 a.m. here.
And welcome aboard, by the way. I didn't see you slip in. I saw you comment and laughed at it and didn't notice it was you. I should have noticed it was you, considering the comment.
I hate that we have to throw stuff.
I always arrive with a comment.
Yes, you do.
Even in a galaxy far, far away, the cabs carry the New York colors.
There's something to be said for tradition.
I feel like starting them in the program young is the best way for them to achieve their dreams.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
Word, and we shall be on our way.
We're off to Takodana, which I think, ironically, is the place that
I had not mentioned it. I have another package ready for delivery.
that I had gone off to randomly.
All right. Suppose you were due for one.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
What we agreed on?
What's next for
Yes,
me
Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
It doesn't... Okay, Power from Beyond Takodana. That one says do not do. That says do not do. But this says World Between Worlds.
That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response. That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
We're saving. Because if I go there and it's messed up, man, look at this. Alright, there's nothing there for me to... It says go to Takodana. And there's no marker for me to actually land at. So this quest dies here. That's the power at Takodana, but because I went to the Jedi Temple, I already went there. I already got that. Yeah. This quest is over.
Well, that's BS. Not able to land.
Oh, no, it just... They're doing so much...
Hold on, the planet is named Takodana?
At least it's not named Donna's Taco. Divided loyalties.
LOL.
We're gonna go to... do this mission. We're gonna do this mission because the mod pack is actually in flux right now because of all the changes that they've done to it. So a lot of missions just can't be done right now because they're Star Wars-ifying a lot of stuff. For example, you can see how it says in the quest description.
Oh, they're still polishing it.
Oh yeah.
I hear Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things, ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice?
But if you look, Andreja and Sam and they all have
something for me?
Their real name in quests, right? And I can't think of her name right now in the base game. But you can hear her voice. It's not her name in the base game. And
hey, what's going on?
This is the miner that you can pick up. ND5 is Vasco. Andreja is Shani. And here's our adoring fan. So, God, why can't I think of her name? Who is the blonde in Starfield? It's, Sarah. So, as they're going through and changing all this stuff, they're adding in voiced lines to the characters, which means that they're hiring voice actors.
Quite a long history to this place. It is a testament to humans' refusal to concede defeat in the face of adversity.
There's a lot of things going on. And when a mod gets updated, he's doing a lot of stress testing with it.
Hey, what can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Yeah, I just like to make sure that I check that.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Alright, he does have an X-Wing. Oh, and he's got the consular ship. How much do I have? Not enough. This can have a crew of 6. Doesn't have heavy weapons. Has no shielded cargo capacity. Has much lower cargo capacity than my current ship. But if I'm not wrong, this is entirely made in Starfield parts, so there's no specialty parts in this. There's no mods to do this. So I could add shielded cargo and looks like it's got auto turrets, fore and aft. It's got a bottom docker. Oh, it's got left and right auto turrets. So all its weapons are automated. And its shield generator is rather light. And its shield generator is also kind of buried. So it does take a little glitching to get to that shield generator placed. Now, if I want to go solo...
That's a cool looking ship.
It is cool, especially because it's like really almost entirely Starfield parts. If I want to go solo, the X-Wing, strong missiles, strong lasers. Its shields are a lot lighter. And I can't...
Starfield parts, or Lego.
I can't bring my crew. But it does have 20 shielded cargo capacity and 270 regular cargo. I also can't afford this right now. I wonder if that Jedi fighter is still on the roof up here. When I first started playing this, on the roof of the rock was the Jedi starfighter, and I couldn't claim it. And then it disappeared. Oh, it's back. Doesn't look like I can claim it, though. Oh, wait. Yeah, it says inaccessible. So what do I have to do to be able to steal this?
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
Maybe I'm more aggressive at night, boy. You ever think about that?
So lot 37.
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very good home.
Any paperwork we need to file to clear it out? Is it zoned for commercial
Just
use?
keep your gun holstered during your stay.
This isn't the
You'll be good in
Empire.
my book.
As long as you are courteous to the neighbors, do as you like.
We're still waiting on the loan from Galbank.
I must warn you, ma'am, that folk in Dantooine are very particular about doing business with the Empire.
When they see our prices, I'm sure they'll come around.
As you say.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, lady. Now, I can't get down there this way unless I jump. Would you stop following me, you damn clunky robot? That looks like a droid factory. The kind of droid we're not supposed to know about.
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here? No. What? Why not?
I sell holobooks. Physical holobooks.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that thing. Just not my shop. Wait. We're done
For a second, I thought it was that same damn droid.
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow? Yes, but now I feel guilty for being relieved. Ugh! Why must this all be so complicated? Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Ethan, if you got credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? No? Were you there? Aaron told this story so many damn times over the years, I feel like it sure as hell was. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your
I'm fighting a
holier-than-thou
losing battle
bullshit
with sleep
and your
here.
great serpent
Gonna get
and
me
shove
some
'em.
Z's.
You
All
dare
right,
insult
dog.
me like this when I have
You
come
have
to you
yourself a
asking
good
for
night.
help. I should kill you where you stand.
Fine. But perhaps I will return here at some point.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience. And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is... It means a lot. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Boy, I hope so.
Certainly. He is a quiet man, reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake. I do not know, not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and I suppose I have hoped they survived. I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn. Then we should return to our task.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, we done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Voxen better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or spaceflight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Voxen.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet.
Well, thank goodness for the walls, then. We'll get back to that. We'll just handle one thing at a time for now.
Seems to be where we left it.
Did you think it was going to get up and fly away on its own? I know people could have gotten into it, but we do have a crew.
Well, I'm fine. Shouldn't I be? There is so much responsibility being in charge of. Well, that certainly does put things in perspective. Well, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? I do appreciate the concern.
I have to go to Cetos. Why is it taking me to Janab?
What have we here? Ha 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 ha! You're no match for us. Surrender now!
Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
I don't think I am. You decided to attack the wrong ship. And you thought It was easy pickings. Who told you? I'll just take it all I can sell it. Yeah, there's nothing on this planet that I need. Or in this solar system. In fact, it just wants me to talk to her.
Oh my god! I'm literally following in your footsteps right now!
I want you to shut the hell up. Can I space him?
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. Nor do I expect that. I would welcome your company. I think the first person he sees should be someone he knows. It sounds as if these years have been hard on him. I do not wish to make it worse. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
It's acting like we're in orbit on the right planet. I really feel like we're not. And of course, it's saying we are. Go figure. I'll take that.
Beginning landing cycle.
Such beauty in the midst of nothingness.
Yeah, it's got an anti-ship laser on top of it. The garage here. Oh, that's not a garage, that's a ship. Can we steal the ship? We can't enter the ship. Still can't get over the fact that it basically took away the ability to see Okay, so that's force lightning. That's force push, and that's force cloak. Force cloak, force push, force lightning.
Things I would do if I had power like that. We were destined to succeed.
Sith heavy armor.
Come to die, have you? Truth has been delivered.
Destroy them!
The dark side will have you. Forgive me, Emperor. I have lost your offering. I will bleed you dry. This is the price of heresy! Accursed red!
I'll let R2 work on that over there. Do have to say that this, I might take this pack. It's a lot smaller. Sith Elite armor. See, that pack's big. But it is a match set piece, so I'm going to take it. $12,360 credits. I'll take it.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
I'm carrying too much weight. By 8 pounds, what am I carrying that I can afford to drop? £7.8 of winter apparel. I don't need that. I don't need a mine.
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Well, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
Now, ironically, this would be a great house.
If there is something I can do, please, say so. It... Need to see what I'm carrying?
No, I need you to take stuff from me. No, I can take that back. We can leave those mines there. This would be a great house, right? Great place as a starter camp. If you wanted to set up here, it's already built. The drawback is you are not given permission to do so. That's Aaron's slate. So let's do that last. Nothing special about that E11. Doesn't have a high rate of fire. It's not high damage output. More contraband, huh? I do have shielded cargo bay. If that goes there. Yeah, that can't go there. That goes there. That one's good there. But then this gets bent. I really dislike this lockpick system. Fuck me, itis. I fucked it up. This doesn't go anywhere. Sometimes starting over is the best answer. I put that there. See?
You're
Starting
skilled.
over was the best answer. Harvested organs and stolen artwork. And that's a funny piece of stolen artwork right there. Bravo. Bravo. All right, that's 2,000 credits worth of artwork and 3,000 credits worth of organs.
Vox is admirable.
But I'm not going to take them because there's limited areas where you can bring. And I can't remember the exact location of the station where you can bring it. I know the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't. Join the Imperial fleet.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. She has been for as long as I have known her. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable.
Unreliable?
As time went on, we called
That's a
on her
word for
more
it.
and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong.
Even paranoid
What bothers
people
me,
have
though,
enemies.
is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
The den. Which, by the way, is where you can sell. I'm glad you made it up the stairs, R2. Time to leave.
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your
I hear
troubles?
Constellation has been
I am
collecting
concerned
a
with how the
ton
rest of
of new
Constellation
things.
Everybody talk at once. That makes it much easier to
regardless of how
understand
I present
conversations.
myself. I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship. Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you. If that is truly the case, why do I often find myself excluded from other members' activities and gatherings? Sharing a home with a missing cultist is a new experience. Give them time, Andreja. They'll come around. I promise. And we're locked in.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. Either she is here, or someone will know where we can find her.
If there's anything I can do for you, please. I hope we have what you need.
My credits up. Don't need no Void Trooper armor. Did I just get some Sith heavy armor? I did. I think I'm keeping Saw Gerrera's armor. I'm keeping that. Get rid of the Partisan armor because it's just Saw Gerrera's armor. Let's get rid of the droid armor because we can find that just about anywhere now. I've seen that around everywhere. Modified Corellian. It's not that exciting. That's not worth that much, but it is cool to look at, so I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to get rid of that. Spotter armor has been everywhere, so I can get more of that. Stolen range trooper armor. Tantel has been everywhere. I can afford to get rid of that. All right, Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper Phase 4. Death Trooper. Death Watch Mandalorian. I think I'm going to see more of those. Duel Master. Elite Sniper. Enforcer. I'll definitely see more of those. The Mandalorian Explorer I'll see more of. I don't know about the Partisan. I think that that was a modification of the first gear, so I'm going to keep that. This is lightsaber resistant. This lightsaber resistant 1, lightsaber resistant 2. I have to pay attention to when I see that stuff. And let's keep that. Let's go to weapons. I'm definitely not going to use that. Use that. Keeping a DL-44 for nostalgia. Don't know what it's infused with. Right. I need to take a very short break. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Makeshift droid pack. Yeah, we can sell that. That's the purpose we got them. And ground crew pack and Purge Trooper pack. I think I'm going to keep the Purge Trooper pack to go with the Purge Trooper armor, but the ground crew pack, that can go. Helmets. We don't have any duplicate. For the Nomad. Most of these are unique. I'm not seeing anything really, that's worth a lot. I think I'm going to keep all that. The mines can go. Any alcoholic beverages can go. Detrimental effects usually are ooh, ship parts are very expensive. Supernova. Liquor slush floated over sour punch. Exotic alien fruits. No. Yeah, that's got some negative effects. Negative effects. That has no negative effect. The kid is no longer with us. So pretty much the only books I need are the ones that are going to give me snow globes. Resources are useful. Random data pad. Must have picked that up somewhere. Emergency power cell. Can't hurt to have power cell on hand. Sometimes you have to power something up. Booster blue. Not gonna turn that away. Terra Shipyard coffee mug. Schematic micro reader. Or micro reactor. I need to do something with that. Ironically, I have not found a slate for
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Am I wearing the smaller boost pack now? Oh no, I'm wearing the bigger boost pack. There. It doesn't stand out as much.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to Port Haven. Reina Marquez, I head up the Imperial Fleet Station here. If you've got business with the Imperial Fleet, I hope you ran it through MAST first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Imperial Fleet, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, well, that's a relief. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out. I hope I can trust you. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. This isn't getting us anywhere. The safety of my pilots has to come before anything else. I can't help you. Take care.
That was an unexpected fail.
I really did think this place would see a bit more action.
I should have saved Scum that.
We should be grateful for the sacrifices made by our military.
It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this entire station, rather than allow it to endure it. This state.
Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den? Ah, woman with a purpose. Good. I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone that secrets ought to stay secret. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the Empire's military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? That's so. Vanguard pilot. A pretty good one from what I hear. Got a real attitude, though. You could always ask the other Vanguard pilots. Or, since you're already here, I do happen to offer services in exchange for payment. One of those services can be information. You get what I'm saying here? Then I will tell you that I happen to overhear she's out in the Groombridge system. And from what I hear, Reina ain't happy about it. And our little transaction here is concluded. Pleasure doing business.
All right.
Long live the Empire.
Does that happen to look like anybody? Because I think that looks like a real-life person. I'm just going to leave it at that. You can fill in the blanks.
I try not to trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable information, I'm all ears. Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war, so there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me. But that's not at all what I'm doing. I feel like no one is listening to me. Au revoir, as they say.
Hey, what can I do for you? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Federation's always... I'm sure you can find something you like.
I want to see what ships you got for sale. You have one ship for sale. Got decent crew capacity, but nothing else is good at all.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
We're free and clear for flight. You are the greatest. No, they're the greatest.
I am. I really am.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight. Your sins have caught up to you. We must repair the hyperdrive. Ah!
Their engines are down.
It is time for your judgment. We've been hit!
Target's shields are offline.
We've lost the hyperdrive!
We're clear. And I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now? We're talking, which means I'm alive. Which means as far as you're concerned, I'm fine. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Sarah, I wanted to ask how you are doing. Well, yes, I think so. Why do you ask? Well...
That's not the answer to that question.
Yo, what is up?
To be in charge, to be...
Hey, Owen, welcome aboard.
I imagine it could be difficult.
can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Yep, just stopping by to say hello and ask how you're doing today and how the game is going.
I was not behind that.
I'm doing good, Owen.
Know that we were all attacked.
How are you doing? Game's going pretty good.
Not now.
It's been evolving over the
you?
last couple of
Backup
months.
dancer?
And there's a couple of quests that are offline because of it, but yeah, it's going pretty good.
I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like
I'm doing
Varun to
good.
me. Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter
My
of
tablet
time.
screen is even more broken than it was before, so I'm watching you on my phone and chatting through it.
You know,
I'm
for a
sorry to hear
while, I
that
told
about
myself
your
It was a
tablet.
coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen.
I bought my tablet. It's fixable. It's only the screen that's broken the glass. The electronics work perfectly fine. It shows a picture just needs to be fixed.
Oh, well, that's good. A new screen can't be that bad. Well, the screen's good. All you need's the glass and maybe the digitizer. So that shouldn't be too bad.
Because we were a loose end. We knew things. Locations, names. They never trusted us. We were just a mess that needed cleaning up. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What?
I found a knife from this
No,
company famous
I haven't
Kavar
talked
found
to him
it
in
in
a
the shed
year.
in my house and I fixed
do
it
you
up
know
and I'm
about
gonna
it?
be selling it.
I swear
Oh,
on the
nice.
serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
So, you think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
By 6 I mean all I did is sand the surface rust off,
that we are
sharpened it and sanded the rest of the very small amount of rust off so there's not single bit of rust on the blade.
And my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? You shall be judged. The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Emperor, gave you over to us to atone for their own sins.
It always irked me that you escaped the fate you deserved. But now, the Emperor sets my mind at ease. And in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
Oh, that's good.
Just waltzing in here, like nothing ever happened. After all this time. The two of you have got a lot of goddamn nerve.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying. Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Barun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted. Perhaps there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Let's do it. Do you need anything before we leave? Ship parts. Oh, I can't even hail them. Okay. Ooh, I can't jump there.
Engage and plumb him to shit. Wrong place, wrong time. Abandoned!
Did you abandon? I don't think they abandoned. Marty, welcome aboard.
All right, follow me. I will say again, there is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight. Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile. I appreciate your vigilance, but anything threatening could get you killed. Please give me a moment.
You really think you're just gonna tell me not to defend myself? Or you?
And it seems you have brought someone with you, which is disappointing. Completely against the rules of our arrangement. Do you care to explain yourself before I relay this to the High Council?
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me! To the zealots! To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me!
You must be mistaken, or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. But I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make
You
her listen
might
to
have
reason.
wanted to think about that
He is
before
responsible.
you ordered her
He
death.
deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I have been betrayed. Why should I care anymore? The only thing keeping him alive right now is... I know that if I do this, I lose my home. Probably forever. I do not know what to do. Yes. Yes. It is the only right thing. You betrayed me, Tomisar. When you see the Great Serpent, be sure and tell him who sent you.
You gotta pull the trigger? Thank you.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
She took her time pulling that trigger.
That felt good. I know. And I am not sure what that means for me in the future. I know in my heart the Great Serpent will see that I have done what is right, no matter what House Varun may say. And whatever comes next, I know that I can count on you to face it with me. We should leave this place. Can we return to the lodge?
Of course we can. I know where that is. What the hell is that? There's a creature under the fucking floor there. Okay, so she opened this panel and basically hotwired the wall panel to move out of the way. It's kind of neat. Let's go, ND5.
Orders, Captain.
The Lodge. I saw that crate in the image there, and I instantly thought, oh, it's a crate of Coca-Cola.
I'm still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Nobody picks anything up off the floor here.
I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know.
Well,
to Sam. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
I guess they did pick up Sam, so I can't say they don't pick up anything. These nifty chairs, and I can't sit in it.
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again.
I have accompanied her to the lodge. Apparently we need to go specifically somewhere in the lodge, though.
Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. It is reassuring to hear you say that, but still. I have killed the man who was the only connection to my people. I have no way to reach House Baroon now. What if I am cut off from them forever? What if I am branded a traitor? Yes. But the consequences go far beyond his life. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that? Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the
I
Great
can't
Serpent
believe,
still holds a
as a
purpose for me.
Jedi, I'm guiding her to the Emperor.
You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me. Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one
That's
else will
not
come between
entirely
us.
true.
If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Oh, I am quite certain. Do not doubt my intent. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
Okay. I love how the quest finished and it said she's now dismissible right after she became my partner. Hey, she's my partner. She's dismissible. Thanks for kicking the door open. The game's got great timing with notifications. I just love it. I never realized her room is right next to mine. You think Bethesda did that on purpose? Oh, there's the balcony. All right, that one's not doable, so we need to do something else. Wait for Star Wars update, so that's gone. Takodana's just not finished. Missed beyond measure. Well, that's 5 days, okay. And that's not ready either. I'm not ready to do over-designed. I have not been able to find a Terra Brew cappuccino anywhere. Anywhere. All right, well, I think we got all of the main quests done that we can today. I'm going to have to look for updates. Or wait for the next update. Because we're at an exciting stall point right now. All of the main quest line is effectively stalled because we're waiting for updates on some of the mods. Because, like I said earlier, the Star Warsification of the main quest is actually becoming very well done. They're incorporating voice actors. They're putting new assets in place. You're seeing a whole lot of stuff that just wasn't there in the past. And I'm really excited about it. So, what we're going to have to do is wait until that stuff gets updated before we can move on it. I'm going to have to choose a random place in the universe to fly to because talk with Andreja.
I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say. I would expect nothing less. You and I, we come from such different backgrounds. I cannot really
know, right?
all that you have been through, and you are not House Baroon.
No, I'm not.
I am not suggesting otherwise. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us, given all that I know to be true. No, that is not my concern. I trust that you will stay with me. When the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me.
Well,
you are not House Baroon.
You're right. I am going to be in front of the Emperor, but I'm planning on cutting him down.
I have tried to not worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. What future can we have if that is the inevitable end? You understand, this is different. It is not what might happen, but what will happen.
Hey, no totem.
I never expected you to share my beliefs. You cannot possibly. And I will not fault you for that. I do want to be with you, but there are moments I find myself grieving for you already, knowing that you will be lost. How can I possibly move past this?
There is no death. there is the Force.
I love that you are thinking of me, not of yourself. I just hate to think of anything coming between us, whether now or in the future. But you are right. I need to focus on what is in front of me now, not something I have no control over. Thank you for talking me through this. It only serves to remind me how much you mean to me, how deeply I care about you. Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words. Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too. My culture deals with this so differently than I have seen in the rest of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, equivalent gesture. But do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment.
Good. Now let's get on a ship. We'll go for a midnight cruise.
City on the rise, they say. Yeah, from the grave.
Vandor 3. Hey, what do you know? Vandor 3. Wait. Go to Vandor 3. It loaded it for me. Maybe on Vandor 3 they have cappuccino.
That's just not the way.
Everybody run!
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
It is always a satisfying moment. Let's get this bucket into space, shall we?
You seem to be doing well. Everything's fine. Unless you know something I don't.
Next time we come here, I want to get up onto that platform and see if that Nubian ship
There's
up
so
there
much responsibility being in charge of Constellation during a time like this.
can be captured. Vandor 3. Over there.
you stop to think about it. Until now. Right. Well, lots to do.
This is Imperial Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Welcome to Vandor 3.
Don't know why we're on Vandor 3. But hey, it's an activity. And why not?
People are saying Constellation members have visions. Well, I hope all your visions involve kittens and rainbows.
Doesn't look like a great place. But let's go into the city and find out.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical...
Welcome to Lothal.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Hoplite and a Murasame. Both are just basic Starfield ships, so nothing Star Wars about them.
The city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
I actually can't get up the stairs. This is an issue.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
You're not on my calendar. Is this Archmite related? I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends. Archmite? We're the galaxy's premier heavy equipment firm. Diggers, construction robotics, that sort of thing. And we're on Gagarin to take advantage of an opportunity. The city's old mech factories have been sitting dormant for years now. But they're open again thanks to us. We've automated the old assembly lines and brought plenty of money to the city in the process. It's a win-win for all involved. Oh, Chief Pretorius? She thinks Gagarin is just peachy being poor and run down. has no vision. But Arkmite does. Thanks to our investment, the largest formerly shuttered mech plant in the city has been refurbished and is churning out some of the finest heavy equipment in the settled systems. And we're sharing that vision of a revived Gagarin with others. We've been bringing in investors, showing them all the potential of this place.
Okay.
We were only asking the chief to make sure the areas we'd planned to visit didn't have any malcontents running around. Unfortunately, some of the locals don't appreciate all we've done for the city. We expect they will. After all, what truer sign of respect is there than a high-paying salary? What gave it away? I was born in New Atlantis, but the business environment is so stuffy there. Centuries-old firms set in their ways. Gagarin is gritty, exciting, an opportunity for growth. And isn't that what business and life are all about? Next time, let's schedule something, okay?
No. All right. How many people do I have assigned to my ship? Crew. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a ship that has 4 crew slots. Let's see if I switch to the Falcon, if that fixes this. Where'd our ship technician go? Don't jump, dude!
Welcome to Lothal. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
Sure, have at it.
That's better. At least while I'm here, it's better.
Ah, tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. Ah, you haven't heard? Gagarin's going to be the next New Atlantis, or so we've all been told. Centauri Mills, Arkmite, Reliant Medical. They all bought up and renovated derelict buildings here in the city in the past couple years. We needed the jobs, to be sure. Gagarin got hit hard after the mech plants were all shuttered when the colony war ended. But I'm not sure I've ever met a more entitled group than these executives. Treat the city like an amusement park, and all of us as the amusements. It's kept me and my people plenty busy. Just not with actual policing. But, I'm sorry. Did you actually need to report something? Guess I'm off the hook then. But look, I'm Security Chief Pretorius. If you do have anything to report, you can speak to me or one of my officers. We're always around. We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do Largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint. Occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment. Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's. On the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's. But it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing. But he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Kayala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, we're just corporate offices and private homes.
Fitting that the first people into space should be immortalized in this way. Were it not for the path they first walked, we would not be here.
You have any problems? You should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
If my services are inadequate, please leave a complaint so I can improve.
You sound like every AI I've ever talked to.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf. What am I talking about? I'm talking about someone, anyone, handing over my exceedingly late delivery. Now, are you my courier's replacement or not? You're not the courier. Our delivery service doesn't run late like this. Something must have happened. Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well. Good. Let's get you on your way, then.
These little hollow discs are in Starfield and they're in this game. And I think that they're very nifty. I would like to see the technology that they're supposed to represent.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin Branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
The other thing I like is, look at this terminal. You've got a very, what step forward are we working on here design. You still have a monitor, you still have a keyboard, you've got a trackball, and you've got a couple of other interface devices, probably function specific for the type of environment we're working in. I like this, the way they designed stuff here. All right.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this drop-off location. Please resume standard route. Error. You have already checked in at this location. Please resume route. Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route.
Okay. He had not been here.
That is likely not how anyone expected to find them. Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
Check-in accepted. Please continue along your route, courier.
What? Protecting your precious home from ruffians and vagrants gets me nothing?
You've seen my place. Vagrants
She is not going to be happy about an empty package. Where's the stairs? They're there.
Back at last. Did you find the courier? And more importantly, my package? The data is gone. I was afraid that might be the case. Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to. Mr. Maximoff was, may still be, one of Reliant's most ambitious young executives. His business is Reliant's business. If he was to do something rash, like run off with Reliant's confidential and proprietary data, then it's our responsibility to know that. Hence the tracker. And why I'd appreciate your help in confirming if that's the case or not. Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our missing data.
Well, I don't
Hello,
want
Rob.
to go to just another... Hey, Zero.
Hello, everyone.
You arrived just as I was getting ready to give up for the night.
Hello, Marty, No Totem, Owen.
What the hell am I sitting like that for? Thank you.
Hey, dog.
Don't twist your legs like that. All right, I want to thank everybody.
Dang it.
For coming out for the up to 3.5 hours I have been out here playing Star Wars Genesis tonight.
Hi, Zero.
We've run into the quest walls that are mostly the developers of the mod.
Thanks for the stream, Rob. Hope you and everyone in chat have a great week.
Sure thing, Marty. The developers of the mod haven't finished converting.
GG, Rob.
So I'm not sure where we're going from here. I don't want to just do side quests as a 3-4 hour stream. So we might have to suspend Genesis for a little while, which no big deal. We'll find something else. I've got a huge library of stuff. So Sunday we'll still have a evening stream. But I want to thank everybody for coming out for that 3.5 hours we've been out here tonight. We have hit the quest limitation wall right now. So thank you all. I'll be back tomorrow. We're scheduled for Baldur's Gate, but that might also be suspended for a little while as a joint stream, because I think our dear friend Mitch has indicated he wants to take a little break and get some stuff straightened out in real life. So we might take a detour and do some other stuff there as well. So I'm gonna confer with him and see what he has to say, and if he is taking a break, we'll put something else into the Monday slot just for the time being. So until then, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.